Why would I throw my cat? Hi everybody, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface, and if this is your first video and you're wondering what the was that beginning, just ask them down below. They know. Oh, they know. The little scallywags, you see. But I like them. So, I don't know what I did right today. I don't know if it was my time for a bit of a blessing, but little baby Jesus up above decided that today was going to be a good day for me. I got up at a good time. I did my first video about EA stock crashing. Always good. I then went to the gym. We did something completely different today. It was tough, but I got through it. So I felt good about that. Came home, researched my next video. I played on Apex Legends for 3 hours. And then I got that out, and it was about CD Projekt Red, again, doing the right thing. The company that looks after the gamer doing the right thing to someone else this time. And now, I'm going to talk about how Activision Blizzard stocks also cocking up. And you're going to have to forgive me here, people. But I'm going to slip a little bit of "I told you so" into this video. Because when I've been discussing the share price dropping, and yes, I am no stock market guru. I just see numbers and I lock them, particularly when it's EA and Activision and they're red. But I have spoken to a couple of people who are a bit more savvy in the stock market about what's going on. Because people keep going, "Oh, it's just market trends. All the gaming industry's down. It's just market trends. Market trends. Market trends." And these people say, well, you know, it is a trend that the gaming industries are down. However, technology, well, no, that's kind of like fluctuating. Technology is not actually doing too bad. So the gaming portion is on a bit of a downslope. Now, why has EA stock... Oh, it's gone down further. Why has EA stock taken a terrible battering? That was down 17.5%. And then Blizzard stock today down 10%. And also Take-Two Interactive, their stock was down around 10% as well, about 9.5%. So they're all thereabouts. So why have these companies taken massive stock market hits today? Well, this is it, people. This is hens coming home to roost, because there is a common denominator with all of these companies, particularly Take-Two and EA, and quite probably Activision Blizzard. The reason for this drop is, I think, speculation regarding what their Q4 report is going to be like. I'm not too sure when they release it. It's due soon, within the next week or so, I believe. So I think this is like speculation based off what is also happening. Now, the EA stock dropped sharply because Battlefield 5 massively underperformed. This is the oh god, this is the paradox. It massively underperformed by selling 7.3 million units. Welcome to the gaming industry and have a nice day. But they predicted that it was going to do roughly around 8.3 million units. So it actually underperformed by 1 million less copies sold. And on top of that, the copies that they did sell, because it came out around Black Friday, was discounted. So Battlefield 5, in the UK anyway, once it hit that Black Friday discount, it's not altered. It's been around the £35, £30 to £35 mark ever since. And so they haven't been selling it at what they wanted to be selling it. And in the UK, that's 50 quid. 60 quid, I believe, in the US is like standard. But in the UK, 50 quid is what they were wanting. And then it just immediately went down 15, 20 quid. So they didn't really get a lot of full RRP. Depending if you just got a regular version, I don't know. There's probably about 58,000 versions. Now, I didn't report this in the earlier video about EA, but apparently EA said to the investors, "Oh, it's because of single player." Oh, they're just scum. Yes, EA. Battlefield 5 failed because of the single player element. Not because, hey Pookie, not because they told their audience of gamers not to buy it. Not because they shoehorned in a bunch of SJW activist shite that nobody wanted. No, nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with the way that they were disrespectful. Nothing to do with the way that they blinked when it came to Call of Duty and going head to head, and so moved the release date and put it in a really awkward window. No, had nothing to do with any of that whatsoever. It was because of the single player. Can EA just change its name to FO? Go off. That would be more accurate. Don't you reckon, baby? She's playing with the cardboard boxes. She don't care. And then Take-Two Interactive. Let me just go here. So, EA missing projections. Big time. Take-Two Interactive. Here we go. Again, another trend. Both distribution channels missed estimates with digital online reporting at 594.7 million with a consensus of 678.4 million. And physical retail totaling 654 million, whereas the consensus was 804.1 million. Missing targets. This is what the stock market doesn't want. This is what shareholders don't want. They don't want you missing targets. And Blizzard, Activision Blizzard, they have got their earnings report coming out soon. And for the last 3 earnings reports, things are down. Engagement is down. Destiny was, according to them, failing, and a big reason why they were let down. And then I believe, I can't remember, when did COD come out? I think COD hit the Q3, just at the end of Q3. So I don't know if COD's going to be able to prop up Activision in Q4. Maybe, because it sold very well. Second best-selling game of 2018. But again, that sold $500 million worth of units in 3 days and missed expectations. There is a trend here, people. Not a market trend. There is a gaming trend here. It's a non-sustainable, told you so, business. Because the shareholder is always wanting more, and more. And Activision, they haven't got any fucking IPs. They've run them all into the ground. They've destroyed them. They just abuse their IPs. And so what have they got? They've got COD. They've got COD. And that is it. That is their only golden goose. With Destiny now going back to Bungie, they can't blame Destiny if things are in the doghouse when their report comes out. They haven't got that to lean on anymore. That was their sort of excuse in the Q3, to which Bungie came out very quickly and said, "Oi, hey, we're very proud of this, thank you very much indeed." And it's non-sustainable because they are selling $60 games and wanting people to pay $400 for it. There was an article, and I really like Apex Legends. You know, it's been out for a couple of days now. Love it. Really like the play. Think the monetization, I think the shop's absolute garbage. Massive hot garbage. And it was really interesting because, is it Shroud? He's like the #1 streamer on it at the moment. And there was just this like happy-go-lucky article. Oh, Shroud made an oopsie. What did Shroud do? Oh, well, he's got 2 Apex Legends accounts. And because he really liked it, he just dropped $400 in the store to get some skins to look cool. And they just made this happy-go-lucky, oh, and he put it on the wrong account. Oopsie! A free-to-play game just dropping 400 quid. This is what the gaming industry is expecting. They've got a $60 price tag, and it's really in invisible ink. Actually, this is like 350 quid if you don't mind. And that's what they're trying to work off. And when we've got a company like Activision Blizzard, where your engagement's down, you've got no IPs, and then you do what you do with Black Ops 4, which is release it with no microtransactions to get all the reviews in, to get all the purchases in, and then once the cattle have bought all of your, game, bought all the units, then whack all the microtransactions in. Just disgusting business practices. And not only do they whack the microtransactions in, they put the store in, they put the season pass in, they put the battle pass in, they put the red dots at $1, they put the red dots at $2. Red dots that were free in previous games. Because they are so desperate for revenue. Because they got to appease the shareholder. They got to get that target hit. And this is coming home to roost now. It's non-sustainable. You can't do it because people are getting too savvy. And it's EA's fault. It's EA's fault because all of this bad feeling towards monetization and microtransaction really came to a head. It's always kind of been there and simmering, but it really came to a head November 2017 when EA tried to absolutely shaft everybody with Battlefront 2. They got so unbelievably greedy. That's it. That's where you can put the what do they call it? The control subject or whatever it is, the prime subject, whatever it is, the one that gets the disease first. And it's just infected everything now. Because all gamers, we're all very much standoffish. We really want to see what your pay models are like. Anthem had to completely change their pay model because of EA's fuck up with Battlefront 2. Now, everyone's really skeptical of Anthem. They've had a couple of demos. They've not massively impressed. It's all right. It's decent fun to play. Decent-ish. Doesn't look like there's a lot of content there. And the prices on the store that they either leaked or, they got out, absolutely ludicrous. These gaming companies cannot sustain the shit that they've put themselves in. They can't sustain it. And it's coming home to roost because investors want profit. They want targets hit. And they're not hitting them anymore because the gamer is just getting too savvy. We're not going to pay $350 for a $60 game. Thank you very much. We're not going to pay $20 for your skin. Some idiots will, and you are idiots. I'm sorry. Some idiots bloody will. But now more people are just going to pull away from that. And those few idiots aren't going to be able to prop this up. They're not going to be able to prop this up. So does it dishearten me? Does it upset me to see this? No. The sooner Activision, EA, Ubisoft, these people get out of this industry, the better this industry is going to be. So, unlucky Activision. Best of luck, eh? Looking forward to that earnings report. Going to see how you dress things up. Let's see how you dress that pig up. So, yes, we'll see when that comes out exactly what spin they put on things. Let's see how engagement's doing in the World of Warcraft. Let's see if they brag about their Twitch numbers now that Asmongold has decided to play Dark Souls and has dipped that quite a lot. Oh, well. So there we go. Activision down 10.11% now in after-hours trading. But, yeah, a really bad day as they lose a whopping 10% on the stock price, taking it down to a new 52-week low. Again, couldn't happen to a nicer company. So I hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and Twitch for live streaming links. They're in the description box down below, and I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care. Bye for now.